5 days after officers shot a man allegedly breaking into a Subway sandwich shop, his family still searching for answers. Good evening, I'm Tim Callahan.
And I'm Jackie Parks, and those answers apparently won't come anytime soon. An investigator for the law firm representing the Alderman family was in town today looking for surveillance video from the Subway where Jason Alderman was shot. 23 ABC's Grecia Aguilar is live now downtown to tell us what investigators found. Grecia.
Good evening, Jackie and Tim. Well, two private investigators went over to the Subway restaurant on Olive Drive to try to get surveillance video of Saturday night's incident, but were then directed to BPD. And once they arrived here at the police station, they were turned away yet again. It's been 5 days since Jason Alderman was shot and killed by police Saturday night at a Subway restaurant in Oildale, and the Alderman family is still trying to get answers. Earlier this week, police initially said surveillance video of the incident wasn't available, but later acknowledged that Subway did in fact catch the incident on camera. Today, two private investigators went knocking on business doors trying to get their hands on that footage.
And after speaking with the owner, Nick, he clearly indicated that the police officers Bakersfield Police Department took the DVR. When I asked if he saw what it was showing, he replied yes, he did. But when I asked, can you tell us what did it show, he said he'd rather not.
These investigators are working for the Los Angeles law firm Garagos and Garagos, who are representing the Alderman family. They later headed to the police station trying to get a copy of the surveillance video or just to take a look at it, but ended up leaving empty-handed.
We don't release information, we don't release evidence in an ongoing criminal investigation.
Sergeant Joe Grubbs with BPD says proper procedure for anyone is to file a Freedom of Information Act request with the department, which they have 10 days to respond.
Once that investigation is complete, that Freedom of Information Act would be reviewed, and then a determination would be made at that point.
The investigator says filing that request will be their next step.
That will be sent to the police station, hoping that they will be very transparent in providing that information.
Meanwhile, Grubbs says the department has been transparent throughout their investigation and are just doing their job.
We've laid out the steps that have taken place in the investigation, given all of that to the public, while still maintaining the investigation and keeping it intact, which is our requirement as a policing agency. That's what we do.
Now, the investigators say once they get their hands on the video, their job is to authenticate the time and date of the footage, as well as to make sure it wasn't altered or tampered with. Live in downtown, Grecia Aguilar, 23 ABC.